Not everyone abroad is struggling because the system is hard. Yes, some people are struggling, but then some people struggle more than others because they've traveled abroad and they've carried the old habits to a new system, and this new system doesn't favor the old habits. So in this video, I'll share 5 patterns that can make you slower than you realize. So if you're new here, this is Live with Amara. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. I can't emphasize that you subscribe, please. Share with your friends and family, and without wasting time, let's get right into today's video. So the first pattern I want to talk about is staying in a low income neighborhood for too long. I understand that we want to stay like in a place where we don't need to spend so much money, and that is very important. But the issue now comes when you stay there for too long. So imagine staying in a place for like 2 to 3 years where like you are the highest earner. If you even say you want to get a particular amount of job, people just look at you like, what are you doing? What are you saying? Like it's almost impossible. So when you do that for like when you stay in that kind of environment for like too long, this has a way of messing with your mind. You begin to see life like that is all there is. You know, you're a big boy, you're okay, you're comfortable, you're normal. And that is terribly wrong. Like, if you are in that situation, then maybe you need to consider leaving that environment. So the second pattern is listening to pessimistic immigrants. There are always two types of immigrants: the ones that have cracked the system and the ones that are stuck. So if you find yourself among the ones that are now stuck, that is going to affect you if those are like the only people you relate with. Imagine being around people that are stuck in their career, like people who have no drive, no push. They're okay with wherever they are. If that is the kind of people that you hang out with, that may be a problem for you, because I mean you're most likely going to be like who you hang out with. But imagine being around people that have gone far in their career, like people that have now cracked the system, and then they tell you about like this thousand pounds job, and it's almost unbelievable, but it's achievable. Being around people like that, can boost you, can make you crack the system as well. So you want to be among those type of people and block your ears to like pessimistic immigrants that feel like there is no growth in career. So the third pattern is avoiding high paying industries. I feel like I am guilty of this one because, like when you just see these high paying jobs in your mind, you're like, are you sure this is for me? Are you sure I can get it? But then this year, just like I said, I'm going to apply to every industry. So if you see those high paying jobs, please apply for them. Don't feel like they're not for you. One thing I always know, those people that are up there, they're not as smart as you are. You may be thinking, I'm not saying they're not smart, they're obviously smart, but then like don't limit yourself. Yeah, like we're all the same, don't limit yourself. So when you see those high paying industries, and like it always looks like serious and whatever it looks like, apply for them. It's better to get a rejection than to not even try at all. So please don't avoid these high paying industries. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't go for those warehouse, don't go for those dishwashers, don't go for those. Don't do that. You can do better this year. 2026, our year. So the fourth pattern is not asking for a raise for your job. I know in Nigeria it's almost seen as disrespectful when you ask for a raise, especially since we are used to having like jobs for 1 to 5 years and still on the same salary. But then like in the UK, especially when you are doing something very good and you're not asking for a raise, it's almost seen like, what's happening? So you need to ask for a raise. I'm not saying you should do this every month, but then the thing is that you need to do it like every 6 to 1 year, or depending on how it is in your contract. And that is why it's important to read your contract, because they won't say it to you if you don't come to them. You need to read and check how long you need to stay before you ask for a raise. And then maybe you might even realize that you are due for a raise without you being aware. Also, it's very good for you to track the things that you do for your company, so that when you need to ask for a raise, it's almost justifiable. You can say, I've done XYZ amount of thing, and then that is justifiable for the raise or for the request. Yeah. So the fifth pattern is treating the country like a rescue boat instead of a job market. When people just have this I just want to survive mentality. You come to a country, you get that small job, and then to you, that is all you have. You just want to be there. I'm not saying don't do that, but then, like, when you do it for years, that is absolutely wrong. You don't want to be like that. There are lots of things to explore. It's a marketplace. It's better for you to get a rejection than for you to not try at all. It's better for you to try to explore and it doesn't work out than for you not to try at all. I don't think you're going to forgive yourself. So don't treat it like, oh, this is the job I have, I need to do it. No, don't do that. I'm not saying don't give your best. You need to give your best. But while you're giving your best, you still need to give yourself the best opportunity out there. You need to check the right career path. You need to check the right job for you. Don't just stay there and be reluctant and be okay with whatever you're receiving. That is absolutely wrong. Don't be like that. You can do better. So these patterns I've listed can slow you down faster than you realize. There are lots more out there. You can do your research so you can help yourself. So let me know what pattern you're struggling with and how you plan to pick yourself up. And if you're not struggling with any of this at all, then you must be doing very well for yourself. And I'm really proud of you. Please don't forget to like, share my video with people you think may need it. Subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel because I need to get to 5K subscribers in 2026 and I cannot do it without you. Next time, I'll see you on my page. Bye. Take care.